Hi, Craig.
How you doing today?
Nice to meet you. Tell me a little about yourself.
I've been out of work for actually about 6 months now, so I'm just trying to get my feet wet and get back into the workforce, so I definitely want to get back in sales.
In sales.
Yes.
Now, do you have an interview coming up?
I actually have a couple interviews coming up in the next couple weeks, so I'm excited about that.
Now, how do you feel about interviewing?
You know, I'm kind of a little nervous right now. I'm just trying to get my feet wet. Haven't been doing it for a long time, so I definitely need some help in developing those skills again.
Okay, one of the keys to interviewing well is knowing what you want to say so that you can guide the interview in a positive direction. So I think the first thing we'll do is message map, a way of looking at what you've done, the things that would be on your resume, and then what you've learned from them, the accomplishments you've made, that give the employer a reflection of who you might be at their firm. Okay? Now, some of the frequent questions we want to prepare you for would be, what are your biggest strengths? And then, of course, that dreaded one, what are your biggest weaknesses? Which is a coping question. You want to spend about this much of your time explaining what the weakness is, and then this much of your time explaining how you cope with it and how you deal with it. That gives them an idea that you can work through problems. The other questions you'll get will be about your experience, which we'll know from message mapping, and also what your future goals are. Where do you want to be in 5, 10 years or so? And then, of course, an indication that the interview is coming to an end is often when they say, well, is there anything else you'd like us to know? At that point, you really want to do two things. You want to certainly make your pitch, you know, how you think you fit the job and how much you want to work for that firm. Of course, we'll word that in your own words once we know more about the situation. And then secondly, you want to thank them for the opportunity to interview. Don't just thank them for their time. Rocks have time. That picture over there has time. But in an interview situation, a human being has given you much more than their time. They gave you their listening, their thought, their reactions. So are you ready to go?
I'm excited. Let's do this.
All right, let's get started.
Thank you very much.